Halo Reach news. If any of you are looking for new Halo Reach news, well, relatively new Halo Reach news, then watch this video. I am looking forward to Halo Reach with intense passion. I love the Halo franchise, and I'm just dying to see this game. And although I had some disappointments, I think they've all been cleared out. So, on a side note, today, the new Halo vid doc is coming out. I'm not sure where I can access it actually. So if anyone knows, please put it on in the comments below. I'd appreciate that. And I think I might be able to see it in the marketplace. But if anyone knows, please post it. So anyway, some misconceptions. This game is not going to be based off the book Halo the Fall of Reach. It's going to take you on a different perspective of the glassing of Reach. So that's very cool actually, because I at first thought that they're going to ignore the canon of the first book, but I think they did this very well, because they're not ignoring the canon, but they're not giving us the same experience that we already know. So it's not going to be like, oh, we know what's going to happen next. I mean, we're going to know the ending obviously, but obviously Bungie knows what to do to make sure that even though we know the ending, we still like have huge surprises in the middle. And for the creators of Halo, we could only imagine how awesome they're gonna make, and how deep and emotional and dark they're gonna make this game, because of just, I've read the book and it's just amazing to even think about how they're gonna make this game. Next, your squad is going to be noble team, and so let me just clear something up. Everyone on your squad is of Spartan 3 except one, and that is George. George is a Spartan 2. Now, what is a Spartan 2 and Spartan 3, you guys ask, for those who aren't Halo fans? Well, Spartan 2s are like the Master Chief. They're super soldiers that were very expensive to develop. There's not many of them out there anymore since many of them died, and they were designed to be the ultimate super soldiers to fight the human insurrectionists before the Covenant Human War. So the Spartan 3s, on the other hand, were developed later, and they were made cheaper, and they were expendable, as in they were still super soldiers in a sense, but they weren't given the amount of augmentation as the Spartan 2s. So they're not as strong or as fast, but they're still super soldiers because they've been trained heavily and they've still been augmented by modern technology, and the success rate and the mortality rate is much better with this project. And they rely on teamwork and stealth rather than strength and knowledge, of course. So like Spartan 3s are another class of Spartans, not as powerful as the Master Chief, but still they're better than ODSTs. So they're in the middle, you could say. Now you're going to be playing as a Spartan 3, Noble 6. And we don't know much about him yet, so we're waiting for Bungie to clear that up. Another thing, this game is going to do away with the equipment, and it's going to actually give you armor abilities, which sound very, very cool. So basically, instead of picking up an active camo from the ground, you'll pick up an active camo upgrade for your armor. So what that'll do essentially is you pick up the upgrade and then you activate it. And then you'll be invisible for so much time, and then it'll wear off. But unlike the equipment where it's just gone forever unless you find another power-up, you can use it again as many times as you want after a cooldown. So it's actually implemented directly into your armor. And they're adding new abilities such as sprint, which is something many people have been asking for, and radar jammers and things like that. So I think that'll work beautifully with this game. Also, I think that health packs are coming back in this game, which sounds great. I personally don't care for shields with no health and shields, because I think they're the same thing. I think just shields and with no health is just a disguised. I think it's just invisible health because you still have health when you don't have shields. But I think this will work fine. Also, new weapons. I mean, this game looks like the DMR. I mean the DRM. I'm sorry, the DRM, the designated. The what was it? No, it is the DMR. I'm sorry. It's the designated marksman rifle. It's like a battle rifle and a sniper rifle permutation. So it's like medium to long range. So I heard good things about this gun, and Bungie has said it's been like the definitive weapon for the UNSC. Then we have the needle rifle, or I forget the name, but it's like a mix between the carbine and needler, and it's also said to reward accuracy with lethal precision. So basically, there's going to be a revamping of the arsenals on both sides. Also, yes, I am so excited about this. The Covenant is going to speak their native language, and like in Halo 1. So they're going to be more menacing, they're going to be smarter, and they're going to be just more terrifying in this game. And I think that's going to be awesome, because I felt in Halo 2 and 3 they were just cartoony antagonists that everyone has seen before. In Halo 1 they got it right, where they spoke their own language mostly, so that's going to be great. And we're going to be fighting elites again, which is going to be awesome. I loved fighting elites. So that's that. And my last update for you guys is that the story of Halo Reach is going to be much better than Halo 3 ODST or Halo 3, because Bungie is trying very hard to actually make this game emotional and really immerse you into the story. And for everyone who's a multiplayer fan, you can expect Theater, Forge, and multiplayer to all be in this game like they were in Halo 3. So I am definitely looking forward to this game very much. I cannot wait for the multiplayer beta, which is, by the way, on May 3rd, 2010. Bungie has announced it on their official website, so for anyone who has bought Halo 3 ODST, you can play the public beta on May 3rd, 2010, assuming you have your Halo 3 ODST disc. So those are my Halo Reach updates. You might have heard them before, but I just wanted to make sure you guys hear them for all the Halo fans. Look out for the viddoc today, and please let me know where I can find this viddoc. So I'll see you all later, and peace out.